We're back with Robert Kowalski, the author of the New 8-Week Cholesterol Cure. We haven't talked about lowering cholesterol. Now, I understand there are three major paths. Would you explain what the three are, and let's attack them one at a time. So go ahead, and then we'll start with the first one.
Okay, the first one, of course, is diet. And in one of the previous times that we were together, we talked about what to avoid. And that, simply enough, is very simple these days: saturated fat and the trans fats that are found in the processed foods and the fast foods and so forth. And we can get rid of those pretty easily by cutting back on the fast foods, choosing processed foods that are made without the trans fats, and in terms of the saturated, by getting rid of the fatty cuts of meat, instead choosing the lean cuts, and the same thing with the dairy.
Certainly.
But those are the negatives. Those are the negatives. Let's look at the positives, because that's far more important. So many things that we can do to protect our health, lower cholesterol. One, at least twice a week, by all means, fish in the diet. I happen to be blessed. I love fish. I actually prefer a wonderful piece of wild-caught salmon over a steak, a beef steak. I just absolutely love salmon. In restaurants, I'll order that probably 80% of the time. Just really enjoy it. My wife, on the other hand, actively dislikes fish, so she gets a supplement of the omega-3 fatty acids that are the active component in fish. The Eskimos never get heart disease, never ever get heart disease because of that omega-3 fatty acid. What else can we do? Started off with the oat bran. Remember? Yes. The original book 20 years ago. The fact is that oat bran still, things haven't changed. The reason it lowers cholesterol is because it is rich in the soluble fiber called beta-glucan. Beta-glucan mixes with water. That's what makes it a soluble fiber. It blends with water to form a gel. And as that gel moves through the digestive tract, it's pictured like a glacier, literally picking up the byproducts of cholesterol called bile in the digestive tract. The bile is made from cholesterol. Normally it gets recycled by the body. Instead, the oat bran, this beta-glucan, moves it through the digestive tract and eliminates it. That means that the body has to make more of the bile to proceed with the next digestion process for the next meal. It does so by drawing the cholesterol out of the bloodstream, and down the cholesterol level goes. But it's not just oat bran. It is all of the foods that are rich in the soluble fibers. And that would include beans of all sorts that start off as dry beans.
Okay.
So red beans, black beans, pinto beans, kidney beans, garbanzo beans, you name it, all of those are, again, as rich or even richer than oats in the soluble fiber. Figs, wonderful, wonderful fruit, loaded, just concentrated in soluble fiber, delicious to eat as a snack, either fresh or cooked or dried. Great source. Prunes and raisins, another great source of soluble fiber, as is barley. So there are a number of these foods that can actively lower cholesterol.